Hello there, this is Moltrap, and I'm going to be doing Game 2 here, commentary on Game 2 of the GOM TV MSL Season 4 Round of 32 Group D. And this is between FireBatHero, who we do not see right there, that's Hwasin, and, Hwasin and FireBatHero. So Hwasin is going to be in teal at the 12 o'clock position, and FireBatHero is going to be in blue at the 9 o'clock position. Hopefully that won't lead to too many mix-ups of color and seeing who's who. Yeah, this is going to be an exciting match, actually. Both these guys, really, really good players, really top-level players. I'd have to initially give it to FireBatHero, though, honestly, because the thing is Hwasin has not been playing that well lately. It's weird. I have this impression he's not playing well, but I looked at his record. He hasn't really been losing a lot of games, but I guess it's just because he got, he has been losing more games than he should, basically, considering the level of player that he is. I don't know, maybe he didn't take things well after losing to Pisu a couple season or two ago. I'm not sure, but he actually made it out of his OSL group, for instance, last season, but then just ate it in the next round and to Up Magic and anyways. FireBat, so he hasn't been playing too well. He didn't get through his ODT group, so he's not in the OSL either, or he's not in the OSL. So this is his chance, basically. If he doesn't get in, if he doesn't get out of this group, then okay, there's some FireBatHero fans for some reason. If he doesn't pass this group, then he's not going to be in any Star Leagues, and that's going to be not good for him. Anyways, FireBatHero has been playing really well lately. I gotta say, I hate him. I hate FireBatHero. I'm sorry for those of you that think I should be objective, but I'm not. I don't like him that much. Mostly because I'm still mad at him for being a jerk when he beat Savior a couple seasons ago. He decided to, celebrating is one thing, and saying like, yeah, hooray for me, that's one thing. But he actually like ran around Savior's little battle cubicle. Ran around it, and that's just not sportsmanlike. That's like, it's not saying yay for me, that's saying like, you suck, and that's not cool. That's not, basically, it's not the kind of thing that the community needs. Especially if, anyways, that's a whole different story. So both players doing an identical build here. Hopefully we don't see this for the whole game. A lot of people don't even like watching Terran vs. Terran because a lot of people, meaning me at least, oftentimes it ends up being, oh my god, it's that horse. You guys seen that? Oh my god, I can't believe you got that mask. I don't remember where that was from. I think it was from the Tom Green show or something like that, where he has a horse mask on like that and he's going, okay, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you probably think I'm a complete utter fool right now, but in any case, some people don't like watching Terran vs. Terran because it has a tendency to be a little bit boring, especially if it turns into a long game. Then it can suck because you just have these huge armies just chilling and no action happens for hours on end, and I mean that literally. Sometimes it'll be over an hour. In fact, Hwasin versus Light in the group stages of the last OSL, that was an hour and a half long game. I started commentating it, and then about 40 minutes in, I had other stuff to do, and it was just boring, and I was completely out of things to say, so I just stopped. Anyways, let's see here. So we got FireBatHero getting a couple factories now. Looks like both players basically... Okay, Starport's going up for Hwasin, so we do see a little bit of divergence here. Interesting. So FireBatHero is going for the 2 factories, and both of them went basically identical, getting that expansion up, so they're both exactly even economically. But FireBatHero getting the 2 factories, going for a quick ground push. He might be looking for a Vulture game here or something like that. Hwasin has gotten his machine shop up. He's probably gotten tanks. He's probably getting tanks so that way he can he can put tanks behind that blockade at the front of his door and hold off any attacks using the tanks and the blockade there. That'll block any quick vultures or anything like that. And in the meantime, he'll be able to... Oh, wow! Oh, hardcore! FireBatHero, wow, FireBatHero using a supply depot, building a supply depot to squeeze his SCV through, and Hwasin was so confident in his blockade, he never even built a marine or anything, and FireBatHero got a scout into his base. That was absolutely critical, because now FireBatHero sees those starports there. He knows that Hwasin is going for those cloaked raids, and basically Hwasin has spent so much time and money on it that he does not have a choice any longer. He doesn't have a choice. He needs to go for this push because he had already spent money on the starports, and so but critically, okay, he does have a wraith out, so it's not going to go terribly. But basically, so now sorry, FireBatHero knows it's coming, and you can see there he's building an armory, he's building an academy, and he's gonna have to try. He's gonna try and get up all this stuff beforehand. Now, if Hwasin had caught him by surprise, then he might have been able to pick off the SCVs building the armories and do a lot more damage. But at this point, oh, FireBatHero, I gotta hand it to him. Even though he's a horrible human being, he's a clever player, really clever player, especially in TVT. I've seen him do some brilliant things. And so here we see him. He's actually repairing the SCV that was being attacked by the wraiths. So far, Hwasin has done zero damage in this match, and using these raids, that was absolutely crazy. Using the supply depot, I can't believe that that Hwasin didn't spot that and go and do something about it. Although I guess he couldn't really do anything; he didn't have any forces. So Goliath's out here. Comsat Center coming out just at the same time as the Goliaths. So good timing there. And Hwasin just not able to accomplish anything. A huge amount of vultures coming in here now. If those mines take out those tanks, and that's going to be the end for Hwasin. Backing up his tanks slowly and steadily. He just does not have the blockade up. He probably should have left that barracks in the hole, because now, yeah, oh, FireBatHero now is all up in his base. He's got mines left, and Hwasin I don't think has anything for those mines. He does not have a Comsat Center at all, and he does have those raids at least, so those raids are going to be able to take out those vultures slowly, but in the meantime, he's going to pick off a few SCVs, and I'm not sure what happened to those tanks. Looks like he lost a tank in that initial debacle, so... Really, Hwasin doing decently with what he has, honestly. Not losing a lot there. He didn't accomplish any damage towards FireBatHero, but in that whole battle, FireBatHero lost. FireBatHero expanding again. Wow, I guess he figures that he has enough of an advantage on the ground that he can expand, and that is true, actually. Those raids are not going to be enough to really stop him from expanding. If he was able to get out of his base, which he can't right now, then... Oh my god, that Marine got absolutely slaughtered. He popped out of the barracks, and that's basically the main reason why he's making those Marines, is to suck up mines, I think, and slowly and steadily pushing out of there. And now FireBatHero with 3 factories up, he could probably even stand to have a 4th, especially with a new base coming up soon. Dropships out now for Hwasin, so that could make a difference as well. Hwasin, he must somehow have scouted out that expansion, or maybe he's just kind of knows what's going on. He's getting another command center of his own, getting ready to try and stay on par economically, and using those raids. Hwasin doing really well. Like I do this all the time. I start to say something and then I get distracted and I go back to it. But in that initial battle, basically, if you count up what everyone lost. Hwasin lost a tank, maybe 2 tanks, and FireBatHero lost like 4, 5, 6 vultures, and Hwasin also lost a few SCVs. So really, as far as money spent, basically about the same place. As far as that, so Hwasin, at first I thought he was pretty screwed because. He scouted that out, he was going to be able to deal with the raids, but then I realized that he didn't do too badly after all. And luckily for FireBatHero, he does have, oh, he should have turned around and picked off that SCV. For some reason, Hwasin, yeah, not doing a lot with those raids. He just flies them out. Okay, well, that's cool. I think he should have probably done something with those raids, especially since he bothered to go back in his base. And now he's trying to pick off some SCVs out here. I guess that was kind of a smart move, in that he noticed that FireBatHero didn't have any Goliaths out of that expansion. We've actually been, it's funny, it's interesting to notice this. We've been seeing a lot of tank Wraith lately. It's been happening a lot in Terran versus Terran, and it's interesting because you didn't see very much of it before. As far as, well, I mean, maybe there's a bunch of games that I didn't see, but the last couple seasons before this one, didn't see very much of it at all. It was always, Goliath, dropship, tank, and what have you. But there have been a lot of Wraith tank play. There's been a lot of Wraith tank play lately in Terran versus Terran. It's kind of like the new thing to do, and it does work well. I mean, if you can maneuver your Wraiths well enough, it basically comes down to the skill level. Almost, because the maneuverability of the Wraiths is obviously a big thing, and some players can really use that maneuverability to their advantage, and